Have you ever noticed this? The person everyone respects is usually not the one trying the hardest to be respected. They're not the loudest, not the funniest, not the one explaining themselves over and over. And that's the part most people never understand. Respect isn't something people give you because you demand it. It's something they feel when your behavior quietly tells them who you are. Because people don't just judge your words. They judge how you carry yourself when you think nobody is paying attention. And one of the habits you're about to discover is so subtle that most people completely miss it. Yet it can change the way people treat you almost overnight. There is a strange power in saying less. Most people think respect comes from explaining everything. So they keep adding more reasons, more details, more apologies. But here's the strange part. The more you try to remove every doubt, the more doubt you create. Why? Because over-explaining often tells people you're trying to convince them. Not that you're confident. Respected people don't rush to fill every silence. They don't feel the need to justify every decision. They trust that one clear sentence is often stronger than 10 nervous ones. Here's something worth remembering. The more you chase certainty with words, the more your confidence starts sounding like permission. People don't remember who spoke the most. They remember who made everyone stop and listen. And the next behavior is even more powerful, because it changes how people feel around you before you even open your mouth. Think about the last time someone lost their temper. The room changed instantly. But something else happened too. Without realizing it, everyone started looking for the person who stayed in control. Not the loudest person, the strongest one. And strength isn't measured by how fast you react. It's measured by how well you don't. Here's what most people never notice. Emotional people control the volume of a room. Calm people control its temperature. When you stay steady under pressure, people feel safe around you. They know you won't explode. They know they can't easily manipulate you. And that quiet stability earns more respect than winning an argument ever could. Because in a world where everyone reacts, self-control looks rare. And rare things naturally become valuable. But here's where almost everyone gets it wrong. The next habit isn't about controlling your emotions. It's about controlling your need for approval. It whispers. It appears in the way someone keeps checking faces after speaking. It appears when someone changes their opinion just to fit in or when they need everyone to like them before they can feel okay. And here's the uncomfortable truth. The more you depend on approval, the harder it becomes for people to fully respect you. Because approval seeking quietly tells people, my confidence lives inside your opinion. Respected people don't reject feedback. They simply don't build their identity on it. Here's the insight most people never hear. If someone else's opinion can completely change who you are, then people never get to meet the real you. That's why confidence feels attractive. Not because confident people think they're better, but because they don't ask strangers to decide their worth. And the next behavior proves something even deeper than confidence. It reveals whether you trust yourself. Most people think character is built when everyone is watching. It isn't. It's built when nobody is. Every time you make a promise to yourself, wake up early, finish the workout, read one chapter, and you actually do it, something invisible changes. Your brain starts believing your own words. But every promise you repeatedly break teaches your mind something else, that your words don't really matter. Here's the idea you'll remember long after this video ends. Your self-trust becomes the blueprint for how other people trust you. People might never see those private moments, but they'll feel their results. You'll speak with more certainty, walk with more confidence, set stronger boundaries, Not because you're pretending, because you've quietly become someone you can rely on. And now we arrive at the smallest habit. Yet it's often the one people notice the most. Silence makes most people uncomfortable. So they rush to fill it. They keep talking, keep joking, keep explaining, anything to avoid those few quiet seconds. But respected people understand something different. Silence isn't empty. It's pressure, and the person who can comfortably sit inside that pressure usually becomes the person everyone starts watching. Here's the unforgettable truth. If you can survive the silence, you can survive the room. Because silence shows confidence. It tells people you're not afraid of being judged. You're not performing. You're simply present. And strangely enough, the fewer words you waste, the more powerful every word becomes. So if people respect you less than they should, it isn't always because you lack talent. Sometimes, your behavior is teaching people how to treat you. Say less. Stay calm. Stop chasing approval. Keep your promises. Comfortable with silence. Do those things long enough. And one day you'll notice something strange. People stop questioning you. They stop testing you. They stop overlooking you. Not because you demanded respect, but because your presence started speaking before your words ever could. The person people remember is the one who feels unshakable without trying to prove it.